Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. We're back here on Marvel Spider-Man 2. And let me just tell you guys this right now. After yesterday, I can't help but just express pain with what I'm about to talk about. Now for those who do not know, I ended up making a video a while back where I covered the giant leak that Insomniac Games ended up going through, in which they had a bunch of their projects that they had in the pipeline get leaked onto the internet, while simultaneously having personal information of specific employees that work at the studio get posted on the internet as well. There was information surrounding upcoming projects for Marvel Spider-Man 2, there was gameplay development footage for Marvel's Wolverine, and what's even crazier is that they were working on a multiplayer slash live service title around Marvel Spider-Man. And it turns out yesterday we ended up finding out a lot more as to what that live service title was going to be. The first trailer for Insomniac'S Spider-Man multiplayer title got leaked on Twitter. And when I tell y'all that Insomniac was cooking, what we were shown, they were definitely cooking. So this is an article that was published by Insider Gaming, in which they covered the leaked trailer regarding Insomniac's Spider-Man multiplayer title. And as we could tell from the title of the article, the multiplayer title was indeed going to be titled Spider-Man: The Great Web. This was supposed to be a 5-person multiplayer game built on a live service foundation, but it was struck down by Sony as revealed by the Insomniac leaks. In the leaked trailer for The Great Web, which looks incredibly polished, we get a glimpse at what that product might have looked like. With Great Web comes great responsibility, and this is one of the first concept shots for what the Great Web was going to entail in being. And as you can see, we would have gotten the opportunity to play as Spider-Gwen. And I can't even lie, dude, Spider-Gwen looks really nice. Like, Insomniac did a really good job putting together this character model. Spider-Man: The Great Web is exposed in full, with the video showcasing incredible multiplayer elements that would have pit 5 players against the Sinister Six in New York City. It would have been built around a multiverse model, which was supposedly busted open by Scarlet Witch, and there would have been character customization options, leading to a diverse array of superheroes coming together to fight the big bad guys. And as you can see right here, this is another concept shot of a 5-player multiplayer experience in Spider-Man: The Great Web. If you guys want to look into the article for yourselves, I'll put a link to it down in the description so you guys can go and read for yourselves. Now, I'm not going to show the trailer because I don't want this video to get flagged, but from what I was able to see, dude, I'm not even kidding. Hell, I'm not even exaggerating when I say that this multiplayer title was shaping up to be really freaking good. Like, just think about you playing as Spider-Man and you're in an online lobby with 4 other people, and you guys are getting hella creative over what to do in regards to web swinging montages, combat, you name it, man. I could just imagine the types of combos that y'all would be able to pull off with your friends in combat. That would have been so sick. Now, we did not get a release date for this multiplayer title, obviously because it was still in development and it still needed to be polished for release if it ever sees the light of day. But from what was shown, you're pretty much taking on various members of the Sinister Six with 4 other players around New York City. Obviously, there was going to be a few other activities that you and your friends could partake in, along with other free mode events that you might end up experiencing while roaming around New York City. But the general consensus is that you and your pals would be taking on various members of the Sinister Six in New York. I think what blows me away the most about this whole entire situation is that Insomniac, they pretty much had a trailer ready. They already had a trailer ready for it to be revealed to the public, and even on top of that, they were so close, they seem to have been very close to finishing development on Spider-Man: The Great Web, but unfortunately, thanks to this leak, the trailer is already out there in the blue for everybody to go and check out, meaning they're not able to really reveal it the way that they would like to. But then again, like, you can't help but, like, just have sympathy for Insomniac. I mean, first they had early development footage of Marvel's Wolverine, even a playable build of the game get leaked to the public, and now they have a multiplayer trailer for Spider-Man the Great Web just out there in the open for everybody to check out. Like, these guys and girls, they just can't catch a break from these leaks. Like, it just sucks. Now, as far as whether or not this title might end up seeing the light of day, for me personally, I think Insomniac might end up pulling what Naughty Dog had to do with The Last of Us Online. If y'all remember a while back, Naughty Dog was actually working on an online component for The Last of Us that was going to be titled The Last of Us Online, but unfortunately, because they didn't have the manpower or they didn't have enough resources needed to be able to manage the live service title in the long term, they decided to cease further development on the title so that way they could go back to sticking to what they are most popular doing, and that's making compelling, story-driven single-player experiences. I honestly think Insomniac might end up doing the same exact thing, especially when you take into account that not that long ago, they had to suffer from a series of layoffs as well. So if they were to actually go forward with developing this live service and managing it in the long term, it might end up becoming a big hassle for them, and it could get in the way of them trying to work on other single-player projects that they currently have in the pipeline. I've said it before and I will say it again, I don't want Insomniac games to fall into the live service rabbit hole that has plagued the gaming industry for the worse. I'd rather just Insomniac stick to what they are known for doing best, and that's creating exciting, compelling, story-driven single-player experiences that are going to leave a lasting impact on the community in the long term. They successfully done that with the likes of Spyro, Ratchet and Clank, Spider-Man. I definitely would love for them to keep it up, as that's what they are known for doing, and that's what they are praised for doing the most. In regards to Marvel Spider-Man, Insomniac have knocked it out of the park with every single title that they have done in regards to Spider-Man, that I do think a live service title around the superhero could work. I do think it could work, but with the layoffs that they ended up suffering from, along with the fact that they have other projects in the pipeline that are slated for further development, I genuinely think it will be a while until we see Spider-Man the Great Web come to reality, or it might not even come at all. But only time will tell. Like, we don't know for sure if we might actually see Spider-Man the Great Web released to the public. Who knows, Insomniac might end up garnering enough resources, and they might have enough manpower once again to continue developing the title and possibly even manage it in the long term. We'll just have to wait and see.
Does it help if we toss out some clothes to get the energy?
That is one of the hardest threads I think I've ever done in this game. But I want to know from you guys, did you check out the trailer for Spider-Man the Great Web? And if so, what are your thoughts on it? Did you like the trailer? Did you not like the trailer? Do you think a Spider-Man live service title could end up working in the long term? And if so, what are some things that you would like to see be implemented? And how do you think Insomniac should go about managing the title? Let me know in the comments down below. I want to know what you guys have to say. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, you're more than welcome to drop a like on it. And if you enjoy this type of content, you're more than welcome to hit that subscribe button and that bell notification. I'm still doing a walkthrough on Yakuza 0, so if you're interested in checking it out, you're more than welcome to hit that subscribe button as well. But until then, thank you all so much for watching. It's been your boy Discreet, and I'll catch you in the next video.